I'm going to give you a quick review of our new case for the RX300 that we just got in. And in addressing that, I want to address actually another problem because it'll happen. You see, my RX300 is auto firing. If you press it at the top or near the bottom rather than dead center, I'm having a problem with this where the button is sticking and it's auto firing. And well, we'll be getting complaints that the skin is too tight or the cases are too tight and it's auto firing and that. So I figured I'll put it in this video because I'll be referring people to this video when they tell me that. What I did is I purchased two of the cheaper ones off eBay. As you can see here, the way I'm like swinging these around versus ours are a little more durable, a lot more durable actually, and a lot more detailed. I'm going to just do a real quick comparison. The screen on the RX300 is 5/8 inch in width and a little over an inch and a half, inch and a quarter in height. This case here is your basic run-of-the-mill lower end cases where they mass produce it and just hope to sell the numbers. If you notice, obviously I have to line it up, but here I just slid it on. You can see the metal. You can see where it's just basically, it's just cut and stamped and cut, and there's a whole slew. Like here, it's much bigger than ours. The whole plate, like once I line it up all the way, it still shows on both sides where you can see the metal. And then the airflow right there, if you can see where the airflow kind of ends, but the case still opens beyond that. It's on both sides, okay? And also the bottom is covered. With this particular one, you can see this seems to be precisely cut, where this one is actually almost a 1/16 of an inch bigger than this one, and it's just got an uneven gap. And as for the negative and the positive, you see it's just like a plain straight button where it's just got the symbol indented into the silicone. And you have, actually they do have the ByJojo up there, but in reality it's a lot bigger than it needs to be, like in comparison to, let me pick a color where you can see it. You see, as you can see here, our buttons are more exact to the mod versus just a big old button. And as I pointed out, no access to the door, okay, and just your thin silicone case. That's one thing I do is all my cases, they have to be thick. That's the first thing I demand of my, my designers and my factory. Okay, this one here. Now I can take, like for instance, I can take here. I don't know if you'd like really notice it in the video, when I squeeze it versus here when I squeeze it. Okay, see what I'm doing here? Okay, now ours, if I was to do the same thing, see what I'm talking about? And that's just to show you the difference in thickness. I got one, like I say, I bought two of them off of eBay just for this comparison. And now I will go into ours and I'll show you the detail, and then I'll go through the colors. I'll pick gray because gray seems to show up in detail on the camera a little better. Now here in ours, our cases come in 21 different colors. There's no other company in the world that offers 21 different colors. Then on my cases, I always basically mandate that we have the rough finish. You see that right there? That's the one side of the grip. That's the front side, and as well as the entire front panel on it, and then the left side. Then you see the back of the left side. And on the back of each mod, it has our logo on it, ModShield ByJojo. So if it doesn't have ModShield ByJojo, it is not a ModShield ByJojo, and you did not get the world's best silicone case. Now, As for the detail, if you will notice, when I put that up, nothing in the metal is showing, and the USB port is simply exactly as large as it needs to be for the USB to slide in. On the bottom, you have access to your battery. The only time you will ever need to take this case off and leave your battery your mod unprotected is if you're gonna clean it, like you spill oil and it goes in there. Sometimes it'll get kind of loose. The battery, simple. Open that to put it back in. Simply peel that off a little bit, lock it back, and you're done. Okay. As for the air vents, if you will notice, our air vents are cut precisely to match the air vents. There's the other side. Our button is designed to perfectly fit your button, as well as the negative and the positive right here, which are again designed to match the mod itself rather than a button straight across for ease of manufacturing rather than for quality of the product. We guarantee that if you find any case better than ours, you can return your item within 30 days and get your full refund. Now what I'll do is I'll go through the colors. Obviously there's gray, comes in black, teal or Tiffany blue, pink, regular blue, red, clear, which is actually opaque, white, which is easy to get dirty, but a lot of people buy it, blue, black, okay, white, black, red, black, camouflage or camo as we list it, purple, black, and on some screens some people have a tendency to believe that this is deep blue black. It is not blue, it is purple. If you order purple black, you will get a purple black. It is not blue black, it is purple black. Orange black, blue, orange, and on this color, where the two colors mix, it tends to turn into a dark orange to a light brown, purple, yellow, or purple gold. Gray, black, yellow, black, green, black. And for this, I want to show you as to what I want to speak about the colors. We use what's called the Pantone International Color Chart, and all our colors are accurate in what we pick. Here's what they call green, black, and obviously what they have is more like a yellow black or a lime green yellow black. This is real bright green and black, red, white, and blue, white, blue. And with every purchase, we will include a ModShield vape ban to help protect your tank, as you see on the top of my RX300 here, or on the bottom of my tank on the top of the mod. And again, there you go. As I mentioned earlier, we have 21 different colors, and I just showed them to you. Design, we're real particular about the accuracy and the details. If we can design them with the accessibility to the battery door without having to take them off, that's how these are designed. And obviously with this one, again, like I showed you earlier, just peel it back, pop, you're there, put it back, pull this up, you're done. The texture, as I showed you, where the rougher texture gives you a better grip on your mod. Now everybody is not going to have RX300, but on 90% of our cases, no matter how small or how big, we demand that the texture be designed into it. Durability, obviously ours are approximately 1.5 to 2 times thicker than normal cases that you find, you know, offered on the market. I say if the other one lasts a month and a half, 2 months, these should last an easy 5 to 6 months. If you have any problem with anything you purchase from us, 30 days, return it. No questions asked. We use FDA food grade silicone, where others use recycled silicone. This is safe around children, as well as it's a higher grade of silicone. They use a process called the platinum vulcanization process. I'm not really versed in the actual manufacturing of silicone, as I'm involved more in the designing process of the actual mods, and the actual mod cases. But they explained to me that the platinum and the vulcanization process is the highest grade of manufacturing in the silicone industry. I will be doing more of these videos as time goes on, and I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to contact us at the number that I will put on here at the end of the video. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.